Hello and welcome to Cricket House Gaming. Today we'll be focusing on the History Challenge. The History Challenge is a legacy style challenge in The Sims that takes your Sims on a journey through history, starting with the Stone Age. There are a lot of rules to this challenge and I'll put links to them in the description box below. If this sounds like something that you're interested in, be sure to hit that like button. And if you're new here, welcome, and be sure to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any episodes of this History Challenge. So let's make some Sims history. Ilsa has come in to check on her granddaughter Aurora. Aurora is the backup heir and is named after Robert's mother Aurora. Lise is upstairs trying to work on her gardening. She's decided that she's going to make money for the family with her gardening, like her grandmother Isle did. She is up here giving one of the trees the gift of Sulani, ability that she inherited from her father Ragni. She doesn't think of it as a magical skill, as she's been able to do this since she was a teenager. She doesn't know if she did it in front of other people that it might get her in trouble. She also wants to learn herbalism because she learned from her mother that her grandmother also made a lot of money selling herbal remedies. He's going to go check on his daughter Aurora. He has been very good with his parenting of the two children. He's going to be working on tummy time with baby Aurora to get her arms and legs strong. He wants his babies to grow up strong and fit. We are in the Renaissance and we did add a library where the paperwork for the family can be done. Lise wants to make sure everything is done correctly now that she is the leader, and a room dedicated to go over the expenses and other household paperwork was something that she has just created, as the nursery was also extended. They also added a second bathing chamber. Lise did harvest quite a few produce items, so she will be selling them to the traveling merchant, starting to improve the family fortune by selling some exotic fruits that are only able to be harvested in this area. She doesn't want to sell off these herbs because she's not quite sure what she needs to learn the herbalism. She didn't make as much money as her mother did at painting. Haas has just returned from school. It does look like they gave him homework. School performance is just okay. He is rather hungry. They didn't feed him at school. Robert heard Haas come in. It's good to see you, Haas. How was that school experience? I've never gone to school. We didn't have school when I was growing up. It was so frustrating. People were telling me what to do and I'm not used to it. When you go out in the world and you have a job, your boss is going to tell you what to do. You're learning valuable skills that you're going to need when you go out in the world. I'm really proud of you that you're trying something new. I think you're going to make a good name for this family. You really need to go to school if you're going to be a fisherman. And if I'm going to be a fisherman, why am I going to school? What if you want to be a healer? I think healers need to go to school. They need to learn to read and write. I never thought about what I wanted to do in the future. You have to find a good job, otherwise you'll die really young. You're gonna want a job that makes you a lot of money. Don't take a job as a gravedigger. They don't make any money. They end up stealing from the corpses. That's horrible. They gave me assignments that I have to do. They send you home with work? That's a very creative way to have children learn, is to send them home with assignment. Could you teach me what you're learning? I would love to learn any of the new knowledge that you're learning. Haas is very excited that Robert seems impressed that Haas is going to school. Baby Aurora has wandered out of the nursery. She is in the communal room. She's wandering around the house doing the what's this game, but she's getting really hungry because she is walking around. Lisa's hunger has woken her up. If I'm so hungry, my babies must be hungry. I should go check on them. What kind of mother would I be if my child starved to death? This shared learning thing is a great experience. Thank you for letting me learn what you're learning, Haas. Oh, no problem, Robert. I'm getting really tired. I think I want to go to bed. Can we continue with this later? Yeah, sure. I'm pretty exhausted too. I didn't realize that learning could be so tiring. Robert came in to check in the nursery. He's cleaning up the potty. Lise was able to find baby Elsie. She's giving her some food. You stink, baby Aurora. I've been neglecting you. I gotta see to your needs better. Robert was just in here cleaning the potty. I can't expect him to do this too. It looks like he's been taking care of this nursery pretty well. I didn't realize that having babies was so much work. I guess I just never saw all the work that went into taking care of babies. To think that Prana was the one that did all of this. I know that Mother didn't do this. All right, baby Aurora, good night. Mommy loves you. Mommy's got to go feed herself before she ends up going to the land of the dead. Your father Robert ends up taking care of you all by himself. Wouldn't be very thoughtful of me dying and go to the land of the dead, leaving Robert to take care of our 2 children. Maybe we should stop at 2. I can barely handle the 2 that we have. Ilsa is very, very sad, and she is working on a sad painting. In the Renaissance, we are trying to work on the paint 10 emotional paintings as masterpieces. It is part of the challenge. I have not been tallying the points in the point system, but I have been trying to do the suggested goals. Lise was able to get some food in herself before she came back into the nursery to check on baby Elsie. She's been playing in the trash bin. You have to stop playing in that trash bin. You have more than enough toys. I don't know why you keep getting fixated on that trash bin. Mommy's gonna read you a story. There was once a princess in a magical land. The land didn't have any trash in it. She searched here and there for a bin that held this mystical thing called trash, and she could find none. And she cried and cried and cried because she learned that the dragons took all the trash away and replaced all of the trash with treasure. You shouldn't climb in trash cans because there is no treasure in those trash cans, baby Elsie. It looks like she's thinking about dead people being sad. I am going to paint my version of the land of the dead, how the people in the land of the dead feel when they just arrive there. It does look like this painting is a masterpiece. We do have to display the masterpiece paintings. Ilsa has chosen to hang the painting of the land of the dead in her room. I think I'm going to keep that painting of sadness for myself. I feel so inspired to keep painting. Ilsa's back up to 10 paintings. That is because Lise had been secretly painting on her mother's easel when she was a teen. I found those paintings that I painted as a teenager. I bet Mother wouldn't notice if I slipped those paintings that I painted as a teenager into her stash. She can hang them up on her art wall when she has her next exhibit. If I sell them, maybe I will be able to paint as an adult. Isle has come from the land of the dead. Lise sees the ghost of her grandmother. So good to see you, grandmother. I have been thinking about you so much. Mother told me that in the Stone Age, you made money selling fruits and vegetables. I don't know how to increase my family fortune. Do you think it would be wise if I sold fruits and vegetables like you did? There's nothing wrong with selling fruits and vegetables. People always need to eat. You're interested in plants. I can teach you how to be an herbalist if you'd like. I could also tell you the directions to Granite Falls, and you could find the person who taught me herbalism. You could probably ride on that golden llama that your husband gave you to get to Granite Falls. You'd be able to get there faster than I did. I wonder if there was a replacement hermit. I know that the hermit that I learned from died. I should probably try to find out where this Granite Falls is and go there, if this is where grandmother learned her herbalism. Did you tell Mother very much about herbalism? She says she's going to teach me herbalism. Don't try to learn herbalism for your mother. She never listened to me when I tried to teach her herbalism. If you learn herbalism, I'm certain that you'll be able to expand the family's fortune. Did you write down any of your herbal knowledge, grandmother? I gave Flint a lot of my notes. He wanted to write down all of my knowledge for future generations. Maybe I'll go and see if he'll make copies of your knowledge, and then I can bring books back here for my children. I would love to spread your knowledge all over the world. I think it's trashy that Flint has the books and he hasn't even thought to give me a copy. Maybe I can have a kava party and invite him over and talk about it. Sharing ideas over food is a great way to exchange ideas. I would love to learn more about your life, grandmother. I heard you were strong and used to chase off the bandits and the wild animals. There were times I thought I would die, but I succeeded in subduing those animals, and then I was able to skin them and eat their meat and provide food for the family. Things are much easier in your time. I don't expect you to go off in the woods and kill bears, but I could happily share any of the knowledge that I have with you. Thank you, grandmother. It's always a joy when you come to visit. It is almost sunrise, and Haas has not been sleeping. He's been continuing with his normal day-to-day habits of being up at all hours. He did get some sleep, but he is reeking. I can't go to school smelling as badly as I smell. I did sit next to a boy, and he smelled like a pile of manure. I don't want to be that boy. I'm going to go take a bath before I have to head off to this school. I don't even think I finished my assignment. Mother, can you put out some food for baby Elsie? She's probably going to be hungry. Look at you. You are awake and you are hungry. Let's put you in the special eating chair. It looks like the sun is coming up. I'm going to go to the city and speak to Aurora to see if she knows where I can have an art exhibit in the city. Ilsa has arrived at Aurora's home. Go in your home and talk, Aurora. I don't want to speak in the rain. I had such great success at my last art exhibit, but I don't think I'm reaching the right people. I came to you to ask for advice on how to have an art exhibit in the city. I think you could go to the cafe. They might allow you to hang your paintings there. I just don't know anyone in the city. Perhaps you could make an introduction to me to the person at the cafe. I would hate to make the wrong impression. I don't know city etiquette. A lot of people in the city can be really cold. We can go to the cafe together and I can make an introduction to the cafe owner for you if you'd like. I would love that, Aurora. You know all the ins and outs of the city, and that's why I'm here. I have nothing to do this morning. We could head out over there before it becomes too busy at the cafe. That's right, the cafe's not open at this hour. I'll go home and I'll paint some more paintings, and you can go to the cafe and tell the cafe owner how much money that they can make by allowing my paintings to be sold in their cafe. When you're done your paintings, we'll just go back to the cafe and we'll tell the owner that you're ready to have your art exhibit and just count the money as it rolls in. And then you can just fight people off from coming to your house to get your painting. We could go into business together. I could be your manager and you could be the artist, and then you don't have to focus on the business end of it and you could just be creative. I thought women could come up with such great business ideas. We both don't have men in our lives. We got to think of our future and how to make our own fortune. I always love our talks together, Aurora. I think I'm going to head home and work on those paintings. This is such a wonderful prospect. I can just count the money that's going to be rolling in. I think it's going to be good for both of us if we go into business together. She's not a very creative type, and I am super creative, but I'm not that great with business. Pranav always took care of the business end of the household. Ilsa has returned from her trip to the city. I'm going to make a name for myself in the city, and there'll be no stopping me. Who knew passing on the leadership of the Symbilis family to Lise would open up my future? I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you so much for stopping by our Crooked House. If you like what you saw, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you want to follow the Symbilis family. It really helps us out. Have a great week. See you soon.